all men are looking for virgins?
Yes. Men don't have a choice anymore. We're dealing with women who will be lucky if she only slept with 5 guys. More women are sleeping with more guys than ever before. Right?
Yeah, but why is that wrong?
Because this is not what men value. Whatever you are conditioned.
Shout out to Fit. Fit is so bang on with this topic. As a man, why would we want a woman that has a whole lot of bodies? Society has conditioned a whole lot of people, and I'm gonna say people because it'll be men and women that just be sleeping around and don't care who they're sleeping around with. But what society has failed to tell you when you give your body away to a whole lot of people is you corrupt your soul. You don't know where that guy has been when you allow him inside of your body. If lots of the guys that she has slept with has a lot of trauma, it's like you're corrupting your soul and your energy with that type of trauma. But the reason why it's so worse for girls, because girls literally let in energy. When you nut in a girl, you put energy inside of her. And even if you don't finish inside of a woman, there's still pre-cum. So with every single guy she sleeps with, a little bit of pre-cum gets sucked up inside of her. When you see a woman that has a whole lot of mood swings, 1 minute she's happy, the next minute she's sad, the next minute she's like a whole nother person. Why do you think that is? You see a whole lot of women have outbursts of anger because she has taken the traits of the people that she has slept with. Let's say she has slept with a very angry guy. She's going to have that piece of DNA in her. And I can even back what I'm saying up. When you see a married couple and they've been married for some time, that person adopts some of their personality traits. Some people might even say y'all two look alike. Why do you think that is? Because they're having sex. When you have sex with a person, you become one. You have literally combined your soul with that person. So for a girl to sit in front of me and tell me, oh, body count doesn't matter. For a long-term relationship, yes, body count does matter. If it didn't matter as much as a woman claims it doesn't matter, why would she lie about it to you? Why would she say she has 3 bodies when that's not the truth and she got like 50,000 bodies? Because they know what guys are looking for. They know if they sleep with a whole lot of guys, no guy are gonna want them. They know that their value has been shot. And yes, for most men, your value is based on how much people you have slept with. We don't care about your job. We don't care about your degree. We don't care about where you went to school. All those things that I have listed, those are all secondary attachment add-ons. You as a character better. If you ever play Call of Duty, you know what I'm talking about. If the gun itself is good, then you just add the attachments just to make the gun a little bit better. But if the gun was ass from the get-go, you wouldn't want to add no more attachments to make that gun even better, because the gun itself was ass. Same thing kind of applies for a woman, how a guy sees it. You got a whole lot of bodies. I don't care about your career. I don't care about how much money you can make. You have gave yourself up to a whole lot of people. Your value has went down. Most women want to be delusional with their body count.
What's your body count?
50, but when I'm done with porn, I will reclaim my virginity and go from there.
How many bodies do you think you'll have by the time you retire?
By 25, probably like 300.
If there's any girls watching this video, girls, you cannot just reclaim your virginity. That is like me trying to sell my car with 100,000 kilometers on it, then saying to the person that wants to buy my car, oh, it has 0 kilometers on it, when it clearly says it has 100,000 on the dash. Most women that really give themselves up to a whole lot of men really suffer in the end. They find a man, they end up getting married, then later they divorce. And the reason why most women with a higher body count end up in divorce. On a spiritual level, you cannot connect with the guy that you have married. And on a physical level, that guy can literally not please you. You are not going to feel fulfilled. So even when you try to love the man, you physically cannot do it because you have been used up. Before you guys say, oh, you can't back that up, here's my proof. Here's my example. So here's the whole thing if you want to read it for yourself, but I'm also going to read it to you as well. Ex-sex worker, 35 female, feeling like the internet has lied to me about my dating prospects. Need a dose of the truth. So putting this all out there, I used to be an escort in my 20s and a tiny bit into my early 30s. I still cam a little bit on the side, but I am essentially financially independent. I own my own home and I'm starting a small online business, non-sex related. I never took dating seriously. I never looked into real relationships until I turned 30. I've been dating for more than 4 years now. I'm feeling beyond dejected. I truly believe no man will ever be able to accept my past and will see me for who I am. And I'm worried that I cannot do anything about it. But the annoying thing is I cannot help but feel misled by the internet. I feel like every time I've posted a question about sex work and dating online, at least 80% of replies were from men saying something. Horny ass men. That's the thing y'all women don't understand. Y'all think because you're getting the comments, you're getting the likes, getting the replies, you think men actually want that for themselves. No, most men only see you for one thing. They'll probably smash you, but they're never gonna give you a committed relationship because you're only good for one thing, unfortunately. At least 80 replies were from men saying something like, I do not care about what your past is like. Being a sex worker is not a deal breaker for me, Cap. This has not been true to me in real life. I've been on countless of dates. The ones that have gone relatively well all abruptly end in the moment I told them I was a sex worker. Realistically, shorty, what do you think was gonna happen? I haven't met a single normalish guy who has been okay with my past. There have been tons that just wanted to hook up, but that's not what I'm looking for either. And yes, unfortunately, that's what you're only good for. You put yourself out there as a sex worker. So no stable man in their right mind is gonna want to put you in a relationship. So no stable man in the right mind is gonna put you in a relationship. That will be a lose on his part. Every man already knows what your pussy feels like. And not only that, every man knows what your pussy looks like because you put it out on the internet. So a lot of it is definitely your fault. And I feel like you fail to take accountability for your actions. But at the same time, the media likes to lie to a whole lot of girls. That thought culture is the right way to go. All right, let's read the ending. So where are all the real internet men in real life? Are people just flat out lying about this sort of stuff online? Or am I just going after the wrong type of men? But no one this far has shown me a tiny bit of interest looking into my past history. Of course the internet is gonna feed you lies because they're gonna continue to do what they like you to do. Most men want to see ass and titties out, but they don't want to be with that. You saying you want a clean-cut professional men, you're never going to get that. You have tarnished your value. On top of that, you filmed it for the whole world to see. Now you are 35. You have literally passed the wall. So let's see now. You're 35, you have a high body count, and you were a sex worker. You're probably going to have to find an extremely desperate man. Even the most desperate of men are not going to fly with that. So the harsh reality of your life, definitely not going to get married. And two, you might be alone for the rest of your life. Is the harsh consequences of having a high body count. So yeah, the money, all the fame is good when you're young, but all that money and fame that you get has no value to it if you can't even start a family. All these OnlyFans girls running around saying, oh, I do OnlyFans. Your time is gonna come when you want to have a family, you want to settle down, when you want to have a husband, but none of that is gonna be accessible to you because your past has come back to haunt you. So the main question is, should you date a girl with a high body count? I would say hell no. As what Fit says, you're lucky to get a girl that has a body count of just 5. People have way too much access to people just using social media. The days even before I was born, you used to only know certain people in your community. Maybe that was probably only like 30 people, thousands upon thousands of people. Realistically speaking, it's gonna be hard to know if that woman that you're talking to right now has a high body count. Just gotta look for the signs. But I have also put 2 videos on the end screen, so go check them out right now.